You won't believe this, but by the time you finish your coffee this morning, your body may already be breaking down your leg muscles. Not fat, not sugar, your own muscles. And the worst part? Most seniors have no idea it's even happening. You didn't fall. You didn't injure yourself. But suddenly, stairs feel harder. Your knees wobble just a little. Your legs don't feel as steady as they once did. It doesn't happen in a day. It happens over years, quietly, and it starts right after you wake up. What if I told you there's one simple breakfast food that could flip this process, that could stop the muscle loss, and actually rebuild strength? It's not a supplement. It's not a workout plan. It's something you can buy at any grocery store. But most people either skip it, ignore it, or use it completely the wrong way. My name is Dr. Bennett, and you're watching Healthy Aging Life, where we bring science-backed advice to help you stay strong, sharp, and independent as you age. If you're over 60 or love someone who is, I want you to stay with me until the very end of this video. Because I'm not just giving you facts. I'm giving you a real solution. One that helped my own father walk without a cane again at age 77. Before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. What did you eat this morning? Have you noticed any changes in your balance or leg strength lately? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you care about aging well, hit that like button. Subscribe to Healthy Aging Life. And let's walk this journey together. Alright, let's begin. Because your legs deserve better, and so does your future. Alright, let's talk almond butter. Yep, almond butter. Not some $80 miracle powder. Not some mysterious berry from the mountains of Peru. Just good old-fashioned almond butter. And yet, most folks over 60 have no idea how powerful it really is. Now, before you roll your eyes and say, "Come on, doc, that's just a spread for toast," hear me out. Almond butter is not just a tasty treat. It's a secret weapon for your legs. Seriously. Why? Let's break it down. First off, protein. Just 1 tablespoon of almond butter gives your body the kind of plant-based protein that actually sticks. And after a long night without food, your body is begging for fuel. Not donuts. Not orange juice. Real fuel. Think of it like this. If your body were a car, waking up in the morning is like running on empty. You need something that won't burn out in 5 minutes. Almond butter gives you that slow, steady power. Second, vitamin E. Now this one gets overlooked all the time. Vitamin E helps repair muscle tissue and fights off that silent damage that builds up over the years. You want to walk like George Clooney in your 70s? You better give those muscles something to recover with. Third, magnesium and potassium. Ever had a leg cramp that showed up in the middle of the night like an uninvited guest? That's your body screaming for minerals. Almond butter helps with that too. Calms things down, relaxes the muscles, keeps you balanced. And finally, monounsaturated fats. That's a mouthful, I know. Just call it the good stuff. These fats help your body absorb vitamins like D and K, the exact ones your muscles need to rebuild. Now here's where it gets funny. Most people treat almond butter like a snack. Spread it on white toast with jelly. Eat it midday when they're bored. That's like using a Ferrari to go buy milk down the street. Want it to work? Eat it first thing in the morning. Before 8 a.m. 1 tablespoon. No sugar added. Pair it with roasted sweet potato or whole grain toast. That combo flips a switch in your body, the muscle repair switch. And I'm not making this up. Studies from major universities back it up. But you don't need a lab coat to feel the difference. Try it for 7 days. You'll know. Tell me in the comments. Do you already eat almond butter in the morning? Or are you one of those peanut butter loyalists? I'm not judging much. Coming up next, I'll show you exactly what to pair almond butter with to get maximum leg strength benefits, including 10 super simple breakfast foods I recommend to my own family. Let's keep going. You're gonna love what's next. Let me tell you a story that hits close to home. 3 years ago, my dad, 74 years old, proud, still mowing his own lawn, called me and said something that stopped me cold. "Son," he said, "I almost fell today. My knee just gave out." Now, this is a man who never complained, not even when he had shingles. So when he says something like that, I listen. I flew to see him that weekend. We didn't need tests or scans. What we needed was a flashlight and a peek into his fridge. Black coffee, white toast, maybe half a banana if he felt fancy. That was breakfast. I looked at him and said, "Dad, your body's not broken. It's just empty. Every morning you're waking up, and your muscles are running on fumes." So we made one simple change. Almond butter. Yep, that's it. 1 tablespoon. Every morning. Before 8 a.m. Smeared on roasted sweet potato or whole grain bread. We didn't do anything crazy. No workouts. No supplements. No yoga with goats. Within a week, he told me, "I don't feel wobbly getting out of bed anymore." Week 2, I'm walking to the mailbox without thinking about it. Week 3, he skipped the handrail on the stairs. Now, was it all because of almond butter? Not entirely, but it was the start. It was the switch that told his body, "You're safe. Time to rebuild." If you're watching this thinking, "Well, sure, maybe your dad can do that," let me remind you, he's no superhero. He's just stubborn. A lot like someone else I know. Maybe you? So I want to ask, what's your current breakfast routine? Is it helping you or quietly setting you back? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what your mornings look like. Up next, let's dive into the why behind morning muscle loss, what's really happening inside your body while you sleep, and how to stop it before it takes another step away from your independence. Stick with me. Let's talk about the mistake almost every senior makes, and nobody warns you about. It happens quietly before your day even begins. And no, it's not forgetting your vitamins or hitting snooze too many times. The skipping or skimping on breakfast. I know. You're not hungry in the morning. Or maybe you've been told a banana and black coffee is light and healthy. But here's the truth, after 60, your muscles are starving when you wake up. And if you don't feed them, they'll start feeding on themselves. Yeah, you heard that right. Your body starts breaking down muscle for energy, especially leg muscles, because they're big and easy for your body to pull from. Think of your body like a business, and your legs, that's the savings account. Skip breakfast, your body makes a withdrawal, no permission needed. Over time, those little withdrawals add up. Suddenly, stairs are harder. You don't feel steady getting out of bed, and that walk to the mailbox feels like a hike. But here's the kicker. Most people chalk it up to just getting older. Nope, it's not age. It's biology. And it's something you can actually fix. Want proof? A Harvard study in 2019 found that older adults who skipped breakfast were 2.5 times more likely to experience leg weakness than those who ate protein-rich breakfasts. That's not just a number. That's your freedom at stake. So if your morning routine is coffee, toast, and maybe a scroll through the news, listen up. You need protein, minerals, good fats, and you need them early, within 60 minutes of waking up. It's a simple fix. 1 spoonful of almond butter. 1 slow carb like sweet potato or whole grain toast. That's all it takes to stop the muscle drain. Now be honest, have you fallen into this morning trap before? Are you skipping breakfast without realizing the cost? Tell me in the comments. I'm not here to scold, just to help. Next, we'll dig into the science of how that 1 spoonful can actually flip your body from breakdown mode to rebuild mode. Let's keep going. Here's something wild. When you wake up in the morning, your body is already breaking down your muscles. No warning, no pain, just quiet muscle loss happening right under your nose. Why? Because your body just spent 8 to 10 hours fasting. No food, no fuel, but your brain, heart, and liver kept working. So where'd they get the energy? From you, specifically your muscles. And your legs are the first to go. Why? Because they hold the biggest, juiciest reserves of protein in your body. So your body taps into your thighs, calves, and glutes like a savings account. Now imagine doing that every morning for 10, 20, 30 years. Yeah, no wonder stairs feel harder now. But here's the good news. You can stop this. And it doesn't take a fancy pill or a gym membership. All you need is 1 tablespoon of the right food, almond butter. Now, I know what you're thinking. Really? Just that? Yes. And here's why. Almond butter gives your body fast access protein and healthy fats within 30 to 45 minutes. That's critical because there's a short window after waking, about 60 minutes, when your body decides, are we building muscle today? Or breaking it down again? Get it right and you flip the switch toward recovery. Get it wrong and muscle loss continues. And it's not just protein. Almond butter's got vitamin E, muscle repair, magnesium, muscle contractions, and monounsaturated fats to help absorb key vitamins like D and K. It's a tiny spoonful, but it signals something big. We have enough fuel. Stop tearing down the house. Let's start rebuilding. It's like telling your body, we're no longer in survival mode. Even Tom Hanks wouldn't last long on a deserted island without protein, right? Your body's no different. Only difference is, you have a kitchen. So tell me, have you ever skipped breakfast and wondered why you felt weaker later in the day? Let me know in the comments. Next up, I'll show you exactly what to pair that tablespoon with 10 powerful breakfast foods that turn your kitchen into a leg-strengthening lab. Let's keep going. Let's be honest, breakfast can feel like a chore, especially if you've been eating the same toast and coffee since 1987. But after 60, that first meal matters more than ever. It's not just about feeling full. It's about giving your legs the tools to rebuild. Because your muscles, they're not gone. They're just waiting for a reason to come back. So here are 10 breakfast foods I recommend to my own patients, and yes, to my stubborn Uncle Mike too. 1. Roasted sweet potatoes. Toss out the white bread. Sweet potatoes are loaded with potassium. They give you steady energy without spiking your sugar. And they're perfect with almond butter. Sweet and savory? Yes, please. 2. Steel-cut oats. Not the instant kind. Real oats. They're packed with B vitamins, magnesium, and fiber. Great for your muscles and your bathroom schedule, let's be real. 3. Boiled or soft-fried eggs. Complete protein. Vitamin D. B12. Simple, powerful, and delicious. Plus, if they're good enough for Warren Buffett every morning, they're good enough for us. 4. Plain Greek yogurt. Protein powerhouse. Add some berries and flax seeds and you've got a breakfast that feels like dessert, without the guilt. 5. Avocado. Good fats, fiber, potassium. Spread it on toast or sweet potato. It's like giving your joints a hug. 6. Steamed spinach. Okay, this one gets a few raised eyebrows. Spinach? For breakfast? Yep. Add it to your eggs or a smoothie. Natural nitrates boost circulation, and that means stronger legs. 7. Walnuts. A handful in the morning gives you omega-3s and anti-inflammatory power. They're brain food and leg food. 8. Ground flax seeds. Not whole ones. Ground. They help soften blood vessels and reduce inflammation. Sprinkle them on oats or mix into yogurt. 9. Berries, especially blueberries and raspberries. Low sugar, high antioxidants. These little guys help your blood flow smoothly to the muscles that need it most. 10. Whole grain bread. Forget the white stuff. Whole grain gives you iron, B vitamins, and steady energy. Top it with almond butter and call it your recovery toast. Alright, now tell me, how many of these are already in your kitchen? Any favorites? Any heck no reactions? Let me know in the comments. Coming up next, we'll build your full morning routine, the timing, the combos, and a simple plan that works even if you're not a morning person. Let's keep going. Here's a little secret I've learned after working with seniors for over 30 years. What you do in the first hour after waking up can make or break your entire day. And no, I'm not talking about reading the newspaper or checking the weather. I'm talking about what you eat and when you eat it. Think of your body like an old-school radio. It needs the right frequency to pick up the signal. Miss that early morning window, and the muscle-building signal gets static. But if you get it just right, boom, your body says, let's repair. So here's the ritual, simple, quick, and doctor-approved. Step 1. Eat within 60 minutes of waking up. Don't wait until you've had your second cup of coffee or finished watching the morning news. Your muscles are most ready to absorb nutrients early on. Think of it like planting seeds when the soil's still cool. That's when they grow best. Step 2. Start with a tablespoon of almond butter. Alone or on roasted sweet potato or whole grain toast. That small spoonful sends your body a clear message. We're no longer fasting. Time to rebuild. Step 3. Pair it with a muscle smart side. Add a boiled egg, or some spinach, or a handful of berries. This combo of protein, minerals, and fiber flips your body out of survival mode and into recovery mode. Step 4. Wait 10 minutes before coffee. Yes, I said wait. Give your body a chance to fully absorb the good stuff. Then sip away. You don't need to overhaul your whole morning. Just tweak it, like adjusting a golf swing, or rebalancing your portfolio Warren Buffett style. Speaking of which, did you know Warren starts his day with a simple breakfast from McDonald's? The guy is worth billions and still counts on consistency. If it works for him, it might just work for your muscles too. Now, I'm curious. Do you eat right after waking up? Or are you more of a late breakfast type? Drop a comment and let me know. Next, we'll look at how to build this into a routine so natural you won't even have to think about it. Let's keep going. Alright, so now you know what to eat. You know when to eat it. But here's the real magic. Turning it into a habit you actually stick with. And guess what? It doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need to become a health nut or meal prep guru. You just need 3 minutes. Seriously, that's it. Here's the routine I give to my patients. Yes, even the ones who say, "Doc, I'm too old for all this." Nope, you're not. If you've got a microwave and a sticky note, you're good. Step 1. Prep the night before. Leave your almond butter out on the counter. Put a boiled sweet potato or a slice of whole grain bread in the fridge, ready to go. Stick a note on your coffee pot that says, "Eat first." That's your reminder. Simple, right? Step 2. Wake up and eat. Within 60 minutes. 1 tablespoon of almond butter. Spread it. Eat it. Smile. Your legs are already thanking you. Step 3. Optional add-ons. If you're still hungry, add a boiled egg, a scoop of Greek yogurt, or some spinach with eggs. But don't stress. If all you do is the almond butter and sweet potato, you're winning. Step 4. Track your progress every 3 days. Now don't roll your eyes. This part's fun. Grab a little notepad or your phone and answer 3 quick questions. Did my legs feel more stable today? Was it easier to get out of bed or climb stairs? Did I feel stronger or more balanced? It's like a scoreboard for your body. And trust me, you'll start seeing wins sooner than you think. If President Biden can still bike at 80 and Tom Cruise can jump off buildings in his 60s, you can absolutely handle breakfast prep. What's your current morning ritual like? Do you already have a go-to breakfast? Or is this a brand new habit? Let me know in the comments. I love hearing what's working for you. Next, we'll talk about how to measure the progress you're making without stepping foot in a gym. Let's keep going. You don't need a gym membership to know if your legs are getting stronger. And you definitely don't need to lift weights or count reps like you're training for the Olympics. What you need is to pay attention to the right signals. Here's how I tell my patients to track progress. No machines. No mirrors, just real-life signs that your body is waking up. First test, the bed-to-bathroom test. Sounds funny, but it's true. When you get out of bed, do you feel wobbly, or do your legs feel ready? The day you walk straight to the bathroom without holding the wall, that's progress. Second test, the sock balance challenge. Can you stand on one foot while putting on your socks? If yes, your balance and strength are improving. If not yet, don't worry. You're working on it. Third test, the mailbox check-in. Walk to your mailbox and back. Time it once a week. Did you shave off 10 seconds? Did it feel easier? Boom, that's a win. Fourth test, the stair confidence test. Be honest, are you grabbing the rail out of habit or because you feel shaky? If you catch yourself skipping the handrail one morning, give yourself a high five. Even Michelle Obama would be proud of that kind of grace and control. Now here's the real tip. Write this stuff down. Not a novel. Just a quick line every 3 days. Felt strong today. Climbed stairs easier. Woke up with no cramps. Keeps you motivated. And it lets you see the progress you might not notice day to day. Let me ask, what's your current check-in? Do you notice small victories? Or are you still waiting for that first sign? Tell me in the comments. I want to cheer you on. So now you know. The very first food you eat after waking up can shape how you walk, how you climb stairs, how you live. It's not magic. It's biology. 1 tablespoon every morning before 8 a.m. That's it. And if you pair it with a smart breakfast like sweet potatoes, eggs, or Greek yogurt, you're not just feeding your body. You're rebuilding it. Leg strength doesn't disappear overnight, but it doesn't come back overnight either. It comes from doing the small things consistently, and you can do this at 60, 70, at 80. Your body still wants to recover. You just have to give it the right tools. So here's what I want you to do. Start tomorrow morning. Set out your almond butter. Boil that sweet potato the night before, and just try it for 1 week. Then come back and tell me, did you feel stronger getting out of bed? Was it easier to go up those stairs? Were your legs less stiff or shaky? Comment below. I want to hear your story. You never know. Your comment might be the one that wakes someone else up before it's too late. And if this helped you even just a little, hit that like button. Subscribe to Healthy Aging Life. We post videos every week with real, science-backed tips to help you age with strength and clarity. Because aging doesn't have to mean giving up. It doesn't have to mean slowing down. Not if you choose differently starting now. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care of your legs. They're your freedom.